of Baton Rouge to carry the Olympic torch into the Astrodome and christen the start of this Olympic festival. She's trained by the legendary Bella Caroli, and even though it's just her first year on the national junior team, good things lie ahead.
Well, I do feel that I have come a long way in a pretty short period of time, and I feel that most of my goals that I've set for myself that I've already made, but I still have one major goal left, and that's the 8-8 Olympics.
The one to beat, Kelly Garrison, 19, from the University of Oklahoma. She's the defending champion. She's going for back-to-back gold.
The U.S. Olympic Festival has always been a great experience for me, and the competition has always been relaxed and not that much pressure, and that's enabled me to do very well. And it's just been a great time, and I hope this year will be the same.
Stablemate of Christie's and the second-ranked junior, 13-year-old Phoebe Mills from Northfield, Illinois. She knows to stay within herself, and she knows Kelly's the one to beat.
Well, she's got the flexibility, and she's also strong, but I'm more, I've got more power than I do flexibility, and we just help each other when we do our skills and to make each other stay and stick their beam routines and all their workouts and have great workouts and great competitions, too.
So tonight, we'll see even more fireworks in women's gymnastics live from Houston. All round. Hi again, everybody. I'm Jim Kelly, two-time Olympic gold medalist Bart Connor alongside. Some terrific performances on tap for tonight. We've got the top two junior gymnasts as far as the ladies are concerned. They're going after the defending festival champion, Kelly Garrison, 19, out of the University of Oklahoma.
Well, I think it is going to be a very interesting competition just because of that. Kelly Garrison has virtually owned this meet. In the 3 years she's participated here, she's won 14 medals. 8 of them have been gold medals. She's going to have her hands full with two very hot junior gymnasts. Both Phoebe Mills and Christy Phillips are outstanding. They're number 1 and 2 on the junior national team, and I really think those two girls represent the future of American gymnastics.
Well, just like Scott Johnson was pumped up last night to defend his championship, which he did successfully, so too is Kelly Garrison. But right now, let's swing on over to the uneven bars and pick up our first routine of the night live here on ESPN, as Bart and I will be with you throughout the course of the evening. We've got the ladies all-around as well as the team competition to be decided. Let's go to the uneven bars right now. Beth Hansen is about to perform. Beth Hansen representing the North team. But first, this is Carrie Dooley out of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Born in Cheverly, Maryland, like swimming, diving, and shopping.
I think all girls like shopping. I think that's their excuse to go to gymnastics meets, is because they compete in the evening and all day long they shop in the malls.
Oh, wait a minute. I saw you at the mall over by the hotel the other night. I think you were on your way to the yogurt shop, though. Carrie is 14 years of age. She is coached by Gary Anderson of Rockville, Maryland. And her favorite event, the uneven bar.
Okay, there's nice work. He did a giant swing into a move called the Del Jet. It's named after a famous Bulgarian male gymnast. He invented it on the high bar. Now the girls are doing it on the uneven bars. Getting good giant swings. And a comb in each dismount.
That's Carrie Dooley. She's only 4'9" and 76 pounds. Size important at all, Bart, on the uneven bars?
Well, the way the girls are working the bars these days, the smaller girl has an advantage because, see here, she's got to pike through to get a giant swing. And the girls are working the bars farther and farther apart. And, of course, the smaller they are, the better. And she does very good work on a comb in each dismount.
Over on the balance beam right now, a young lady representing the West team, Julissa Gomez, out of Houston, Texas, a local favorite.
That's one of the interesting things about tonight's competition is 3 of our favorites, Julissa, Phoebe, and Christy, are all training here in Houston with, of course, the world-renowned gymnastics coach Bella Caroli, the coach of Nadia Comaneci and Mary Lou Retton, and this is his new stable of junior champions.
Julissa began gymnastics at the age of 5.
Okay, that's a tough move there. That's a straddle flange. Good start to the exercise. Nice swing to handstand. So far, everything's great. She's moving very well. Now, here comes some of the acrobatic skills. Back handspring, layout, 2 in a row. Oh, that's too bad. That was a very, very difficult combination. 2 layouts in a row from a back handspring. but unfortunately she was just a little bit off. No way you can keep that on the beam.
Bart, any question that the beam is the most difficult for the ladies?
Well, you know, the balance beam actually is not that difficult for them to learn the skills they work out in the gym. It's very much like tumbling, even though, of course, the balance beam is so narrow. But the difficulty in this event is competing balance beam, is trying to not worry about all of the distractions that are happening in the gym and concentrate on keeping right over the top of that beam. Very nice. Swing through layout backflip, and that was right on the mark. Okay, here's her dismount. Round off to a double twist, a very clean dismount for Julissa.
Out of Westfield High School here in Houston, 13 years of age, Julissa Gomez wants to be an astronomy professor.
Here's the dismount. She's going to do a round off, face this direction, reach, one laid out flip and two twists, and a good job on the landing.
And a score in for Carrie Dooley on the uneven bars, 8.75 for the 14-year-old out of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Now over on the vault, this, of course, our defending champion, Kelly Garrison, 19 years of age, out of the University of Oklahoma.
You know, all gymnasts have very special meets to themselves. I always happen to do well in the American Cup competition. This has been Kelly Garrison's event. Every year she participates here, she's very fired up. And this year she seems especially determined because she had a rough year. She broke a rib, she sprained an ankle, but I think she's got it together this year, and I hope she can put together a good performance because she's going to need to keep ahead of some of those very strong juniors. Oh, nice work. Okay, a very nice landing on a laid-out Tsukahara. She seems very pleased with that, and you'll see why here. She has good speed in the run. She's going to reach on the horse with a half turn and then push off and do a laid-out backflip. And, of course, she has good work spotting the landing. Now, it's not the most difficult vault being done, but it's very clean. Notice here, throughout the air, the body position is absolutely perfect.
Coached by Dave Henley at Short Grass Gymnastics, and now we go to Christy Phillips, one of our terrific juniors on the uneven bars.
Christy kips up. Nice free hip right to the top. Okay, that's a Jaeger. Good straddle front flip. Oh, no. She was supposed to go over on that move. She came up a little short on the handstand. She covered up well, though. It's important that she keep the momentum moving in this exercise. Nice giant swings. There's a pike double back. Okay, one step on the landing. She got to that she was in a little trouble there in the middle of the exercise. And look, you can tell. She knows she should have gone over.
He looked over at Bella and said, "What did I do wrong?"
She's a tough little competitor.
On the balance beam, Julissa Gomez with an 8.85.
Now here's the Jaeger to straddle front flip. She's in a little close, but she has good work here. Now watch what happens. She's supposed to kip up and she's going to pirouette and go over, but instead she falls back this way. But she does great work in doing a glide half turn, glide kip, and covering up. Here once again is the dismount. Nice giant swing. There's a pike double somersault, perfect form, and only one step on the landing.
For our 14-year-old youngster out of Baton Rouge, there she is, Christy Phillips, one of the great juniors. And now Corinne Wright, 4'7", just at the century mark, 100 pounds, 17 years of age, out of Mount Vernon, New York. Over on the vault, speaking of the vault, Kelly Garrison, a 9.55 to get things going for it.
Wait till you see Corinne vault. She is so powerful. Look at that. That's a laid-out Tsukahara, and she just about walked into it. Most of the girls are hauling down that runway, but she takes it pretty casually. No problem here. Now watch, she gets good push right here. Nice position in the air. And of course, one bouncy hop on the landing. She's going to need to stick that if she wants a big score. Once again, you can see nice position in the air. And only one step on the landing.
Second year on the senior national team, Corinne Wright, and you were saying wait for her vault. Everybody's waiting for her floor exercise. That is just terrific.
She is so explosive, both on vaulting and floor, and I'm sure it'll be very exciting later on in the competition.
Speaking of the floor exercise, let's go back there now. Christy Phillips, by the way, her score on the uneven bars after that brief error, 9.00. Corrine Wright on the vault, a 9.65. Let's watch Michelle now. A little music. Guys don't use music. How come?
Whoa, she went flying out of bounds on that pike double back. I don't know. The Russians have really encouraged us to use music for men's floor exercise, but they haven't made that move yet. And I've heard a lot of people say that they would enjoy it. Personally, I don't think we need it right now, but maybe in the next 4 or 5 years.
If you were going to pick music for your routine, what song would you pick?
Don't tell him. I think for me, at my age, I'd have to pick something out of Rocky for sure. Oh, no. That's too bad. That was a 1.5 twist to a punch front. That's a D move. It's very difficult. But she ended up just a little short, and it looked like her feet slipped out from under her. That's going to be a ½ point deduction. Michelle is one of my favorite gymnasts on the national team. She was a silver medalist in the Los Angeles Olympics as a member of the women's team and had a very fine competition in LA. Okay, she's getting ready for her last run. Oh, tremendous dismount. That was a triple twist. Not very many girls can do that as a dismount.
Well, I'll tell you, she started gymnastics at the age of 4. She's 17 now, out of Garden Grove, California. She likes water skiing, drawing, arts and crafts. Michelle Dussert.
Okay, let's see right here. She has 1.5 twists to a punch front. It's very difficult, but she doesn't quite get her feet underneath her. And boy, there's nothing you can do when you're in that position.
So there is Michelle. That's the end of our first rotation. We'll have the defending champion Kelly Garrison along with our top 2 juniors and a terrific performance in floor exercise by Corinne Wright, all coming up as ESPN's Olympic Festival coverage continues live.